Slam Dunk Festival is the best pop punk weekend the UK has to offer. Spread out across two sites, one up north in Leeds and the other down south in Hatfield, Slam Dunk is known in the alternative community as the start of British festival season. If you're going to the south event, then we've got a video just like this available to watch right now. But for everyone going to Leeds, here is the ultimate guide to Slam Dunk North. This year's Slam Dunk is held over the last weekend in May, with the North event being held on Sunday the 26th of May at Temple Newsome Park, about 5 miles east of Leeds. Normally at Slam Dunk North, all the traffic into Temple Newsome Park would enter from the A64. However, this year, to avoid congestion, the entire setup is different. So now the only entrance from this direction is for pick up and drop off only. If you are getting dropped off, you need to follow Temple Newsome Road off of York Road, which is the A64. This is the pink route on this map here, which can come to a bit of a standstill if everyone's trying to arrive at the same time. But hopefully with the way that this system has worked this year, traffic shouldn't be an issue getting into the site from this direction. The entrance is for pick up and drop off only, so make sure that if you are parking and staying, you follow the other routes. You'll need to head along the M1 and come off at either junction 45 or 46. Now by the looks of this map, traffic might get a bit condensed as you approach junction 45 for the blue route, so maybe it might be easier to head towards the orange if you're coming on the M1 coming off at junction 46. Either way, this looks like a much better system than previous years, so hopefully this will make everything simpler and a lot quicker to get in the site. You will need to book your car park pass in advance. After many issues last year with people just turning up last minute to an overcrowded car park, the organisers this year have decided to make it available to prepaid customers only. Passes will cost £11 for the entire day, and the latest you'll be able to buy them will be the 20th of May. The car parks themselves will be open from around 9 AM and will close shortly after the festival at about midnight. And remember that you will not be allowed to leave your car at the site overnight. You do need to make sure you've got the right car park pass. Looking at this, it looks like orange car park is the only one still available, which means that blue might be sold out. So if you haven't bought your car park pass already, then you will need to buy this one and head to junction 46 coming off the M1 as we spoke about before. Make sure you go to this one and follow the orange route, not the blue route, because you will get turned away, and this is all just to avoid congestion basically when you get to the site. If you don't fancy driving yourself to and from the site, then there is also a shuttle bus available from the centre of Leeds. This is £14.30 for a return, or if you're just going one way, it's £7.70. Although the pickup point isn't confirmed for this year yet, normally it's from Sovereign Square in Leeds city centre, which is about a 5-minute walk from Leeds Central train station. This takes you right up to the gates of the site, and then at the end of the festival it picks you up from exactly the same place and takes you back into Leeds city centre. If you're coming from further afield, then there is the big green coach available. This will pick up from lots of different locations all across the north of England, Scotland, North Wales and the Midlands. The layout this year has changed quite a bit after what happened last year, and if you'd like more context on that, you can go and watch our video from Slam Dunk North last year. The site itself will open at 9 AM, same time as the car parks, and then you can get your tickets scanned, get your wristbands sorted and enter the outer area on the left hand side here that's got a bar, a merch stall, toilets, food stalls and your lockers as well. Then from 11 AM you'll be able to enter the main arena and access the rest of the site. When you come in, on the left hand side directly will be the Slam Dunk stage. This is the main stage where You Me at 6 will be headlining the festival. On your right hand side will be the Kerrang stage in a big top tent. Following that round to the left on top of the hill will be the Monster Energy stage. Then if you go to the very far end of the site, you've got the GoPro stage, which is the second stage that I Prevail will be headlining. And then finally, if you go from the left of that, you've got the Key Club stage, which is usually in a tent but looks like it's going to be open air this year. Located near each stage is a bar, so you haven't got too far to walk if you want to get a drink while your favourite band is on. This yellow circle at the top here is the Craft Ale bar, which, as the name suggests, serves only craft ales. Right next to that you've got your shots only bar, and right next to that you've got your 0% bar for all your alcohol free stuff. Also nestled between these bars and the Key Club stage is the VIP area, so if you do have an upgraded VIP ticket, this is the area that you'll be allowed into. If you look at the blue areas on the map, these are all the toilet blocks, so there's one directly as you come in on the left hand side, right next to the main stage, another one directly on the other side of the main stage, one in the far corner by the GoPro stage, and then another one in between the Kerrang and Monster Energy stages. There will be dedicated access toilets located at each of these blocks, as well as having some near each stage as well. All your pink areas are your food vendors, which are spaced out quite differently this year. Obviously, with all the issues that happened last year, they're all spaced out quite a bit to avoid congestion. If you want to bring a plastic bottle to refill with water throughout the day, then you can do. There are water points located near each bar as well as near each toilet block. Just remember that the bottle can't be bigger than 500 millilitres. As well as all that, you've got your traders, you've got things like the Kerrang store, Crash Records, which sells vinyls, American Socks, and loads of other retail and label stalls as well. And then at the end of the festival, you want to head out the way you came in. If you're going back to the car park, then you want to come out of the main arena and turn left. And if you're going to the drop-off and shuttle bus queues, then you want to come out and go right. As mentioned, you've got lots of food vendors on site, everything from burgers to Indian food, noodles, pizza, and even that famous Yorkshire pudding wrap. Lots of options for veggie and vegans, and if you look at this list, all the nutritional information is listed at the side of each one. But as it says, anything marked with an asterisk is only available in the VIP area. Some other bits of information to consider: Slam Dunk is an all-ages festival. Under 5s do come for free, but there are no dedicated children's activities while you're on site. Remember that if you are bringing a bag, it has to be smaller than A3 size, and security do have the right to confiscate any items on the prohibited list. This includes glass, any food or drink, and in particular alcohol, balloons, any flags or chairs. Phone signal can be a little bit dodgy when you get to the site. We've struggled in the past to get in touch with people who've just gone to the bar or the toilet, so what we do is we tend to arrange a meet-up point before we go in, and then that way if anybody gets split up, we can all meet up and make sure everybody's safe before we leave the site. Now this year Slam Dunk have said that Wi-Fi will be available at every bar, but remember that there are going to be a lot of people trying to get onto it at the same time, so don't rely on this to save your day. Most of the bars and vendors are cashless. Some do accept cash, but that depends entirely on the day when you get there. So make sure that you've transferred any money you need into the account that you're going to use, just in case you can't get access to the Wi-Fi on the site. So let's look at the main reason why people go to festivals: the lineup. Everything you need to know is available on the Slam Dunk app, which you can download from the App Store. So let's go through it right now. This is your home screen, so you click press to start. There's a nice retro gaming feel this year. And then you've got lineup, now and next, personal schedule, artists, map, partners, playlist, food, South After Party, North After Party, and settings. So we're going to lineup. The Leeds date is the Sunday, so we click over to Sunday, and then you can go down and you can see who's on when. So Yumi at 6 headlining from 10 to 9 to 10:15. And then what you can do is go to set times in the corner here, and that lays everything out as a timeline. So what I'm going to do very quickly is just go through my plan for the day. So the first one I'm going to go and see is As Everything Unfolds. Just click that one. As December Falls. Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Rory, I'm going to go and see as well. Now the main reason I'm going, Bob Villain. Now if you click on an artist's name, you can bring up a bit of information about them. You can see one of their videos or all their information, so you can see when they're on. Everything you need to know about that artist is in there. I Prevail, I'm going to go and see them. And then Yumi at 6, who've announced that this is going to be their last UK festival show. Now, what else you can do is, if you click on the top right here, where this little person is, then that gets rid of everything that isn't your schedule. So you just see there, you can say, right, I've got a massive gap between Bob Villain there, they finish at 4 o'clock, and then I Prevail start at 8:15. So I know that I've got a massive gap there of 4 hours, which I'll probably go and get some food or a drink or something. Now if I click off that again, if I'm there on the day and I think, do you know what, actually I've realised I've got a massive gap there, I might want to go and see State Champs as well. I can just click on that and then you can edit it. So there you go. So that's added State Champs now to my running order. If you go then onto the main menu, you can go to your personal schedule, and then there's your personal schedule that tells you where you need to be, what time you need to be there. So from the main menu again then, let's go to map. Now this is currently showing the map for Hatfield, so we want Leeds. Go to the very bottom right corner and click that one. It'll bring up both of them. Click on North, and then here we go. This is the map for Temple Newsome. It's not laid out in the way that we've just looked at then, but what you can do is you can click on each individual thing and you can go, okay, there's the mac and cheese. Let's have a look at this one instead. There's burgers there, and then, you know, there's the shop bar and stuff. So that gives you a bit more of a detailed map about where everything is individually, but it doesn't really show the proper layout as we looked at before. Going back to the main menu one last time then, and we'll go to North After Party. Now, just because the festival ends about 10:30 doesn't mean that that's your night over. After you've left the site, whether you're travelling by car or whether you're getting the shuttle bus back into Leeds city centre, there is loads going on in the city for you to do. The official Slam Dunk After Party will be taking place across 4 venues quite close to each other in Leeds city centre. You only need to buy the one wristband for this, which costs £8.80, but will get you into all 4 venues. So you've got the Key Club, which is going to be all your pop punk, your emo anthems, and a live covers band is going to be on. You've got the Social, which is going to be hosted by Matt Stocks, who's going to be playing all your punk and ska favourites. Santiago's, which is going to be hosted by Fuel for all your hardcore and your metalcore anthems. And then finally you've got Belgrave, hosted by Hang the DJs for all your dance, pop, guilty pleasures, that kind of stuff. As I say, once you have that wristband, you can come and go between all 4 venues as much as you want, as long as there's nowhere at capacity. All 4 parties will start about 11 PM and will go on till about 3 AM, but remember that this is an 18+ only event. So hopefully that was everything you need to know if you're going to this year's Slam Dunk North. Are you going this year? Have you been before? And do you think there's anything that we've missed? Let us know in the comments down below. If you want to see what it was really like at last year's Slam Dunk North, then you can watch our vlog by clicking on the link at the end of this video. We'll be going to Slam Dunk South this year for the very first time, so if you want to see everything that we get up to, as well as sticking around for this absolutely massive summer of festivals that we've got, then click subscribe down below. And if you do see us at the festival, then feel free to come and say hi. Come follow us on all our socials, the links to those are in the description down below. Thank you so much to everybody for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see something really similar to that, you can click up here and watch that. And if you want to see something that's absolutely not that, completely different to that, click up here and watch that. And you should just subscribe to us here. Thank you.